Hey everyone, it's Alissa from Planet Alissa, and I am here with my weekly What I Sold on Etsy video. Now this one's a little bit different than I normally do because I didn't put out a video last week. I went away and, I had to put my shop on vacation, so I didn't have a full week of selling anyway. I actually didn't bring my computer charger cord with me, so I just wasn't getting as much done as I thought I was going to do because I wanted to try to keep my battery going just in case I needed the computer for emergency purposes. So anyway, I never put out that video and didn't put any other videos and didn't do any other work that I thought I was going to do really while I was away. But I guess I got to enjoy my vacation. It was a working vacation, but I got to enjoy it a little bit more maybe because of that. So anyway, this is a 2-week video, but it's really almost like a 1-week video because I think it's maybe I had one extra day in there. I think maybe it was 8 days as opposed to 7 days of selling. And where is my list? Even so, it wasn't really a huge sales week. I sold a total of 11 items and for a total of $133. So it did fall short of my selling my $200 goal, even though I had that extra day in there. And I will go ahead in just a moment, as sun here, and show you the different items that sold and how much each one sold for. Keep in mind the price that you see is just the selling price of the item and does not include any shipping fees paid by the buyer or any fees that I paid to Etsy or to purchase the item. But yeah, without further ado, here are the 11 different vintage items that I sold this week on Etsy. Oh, before I show you everything I sold, I just want to give a quick shout out to the lovely ladies who came to see me at the Penguin Bookshop. While I was away last week, I was away on business stuff, I guess you could say. My other life as a young adult author is what brought me out to the Pittsburgh area, which is the complete opposite end of the state of Pennsylvania for me. And I got the chance to meet 3 ladies who watched these videos and came to a book signing I had with a bunch of other authors, young adult authors. We were promoting those books at a bookstore in, I'm going to probably mispronounce it, Sewickley, Pennsylvania. So it was so cool to meet you, and just had I was so surprised and excited to actually see you there. Very cool. So if I was awkward and flustered, that's just because I was happy surprised. But anyway, very cool to meet you, and I will quit rambling and show you what I sold this week. So the first item I sold this week was something from the clearance section of my shop. This sold for just $3. I originally had it priced at $6, and it's just a little dish. I described it as a tea caddy dish, tea bag holder, and has a print on it, metallic gold. I think it was made in Japan, and I do not remember where I picked it up because I've had it such a long time. I sold a lot of wooden clothespins. These are the kind of old-fashioned style. Sold the lot for $9. This was a lot of, I think, 25 clothespins. I bought a whole bunch of these, I think it was at a rummage sale over the summer, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, a whole big bag of them. I think I divided up into 3 lots of 25, and so priced them at $9 each and sold this lot. And I sold this pretty cool vintage ledger book journal thing, hardcover, sold for $12. Probably could have gotten a little bit more for it, but it wasn't in perfect condition. At least one of the pages had been removed from the back, and I'm trying to think if there was some other problem with that. I don't remember, but got not too long ago at a rummage sale. Sold a vintage postcard. It's a black and white photo card, sold for $12. This is a very Pennsylvania one. It's a coal mining postcard. I think it was a Susquehanna colliery, which I think is a coal mine. Sold for $12, like I said, and Lycoming, Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going from memory, so I could be wrong where it was actually from, but it was in unused condition. Thanksgiving is approaching quickly, and so I sold this turkey-shaped, it's actually a planter, small planter, sold for $15. Pretty cool vintage design. I do not remember where I picked this one up, though. And I sold this pair of patches that have Christian theme to them. With God, you're always a winner, says the one, and join the Jesus movement, says the other. These were an international order. I think England they were going off to. Could be wrong there. I know they were international. Anyway, I sold the pair for $12, and I picked these up in a lot at an auction. Sold a vintage padlock, but a really tiny one, miniature one, for $10. It did have the keys. It was brass. It was made by Reese, was the maker on it, and it was in working condition. I picked this up at a yard sale or garage sale, whatever you want to call it, a couple months ago, I guess. Sold a vintage Mardi Gras coin that dates from the 1980s, I think. Sold for $5. This was not something I bought to sell. It happened to like come inside something else. There was something I bought, and there were like 3 Mardi Gras coins just randomly in it. So I listed them on Etsy, and I have a couple more available, I guess. And this was my other international order this week as a string art kit to make this owl. Unused kit, sold for $20, and this one I think was going off to Ireland. I got this at a thrift store, I believe. I sold some bingo cards, like paper bingo sheet cards, which sold for $10. They're not too old, I think from the 1980s. Whole pads of them. Now they're voided, so they're for like home use only, and I don't know what the person was going to do with them. I thought they might be good for like some kind of craft or scrapbooking type thing, but you could also use them to play bingo at home too, I guess. And finally this week, a Christmas item that's sold. These are cut and sew fabric panels to make little little stuffed animals or use them as decorations. There's a whole bunch of these. I picked these up at a church sale not too long ago, and I sold all of these for $25. I think there were about like 25 or so different shapes, and they're all different, so it's kind of cool. Thank you everyone for watching. I do usually put these videos out every week showing the different vintage items I have sold in my Etsy shop, planned Alissa, and try to get some other videos out for you on selling online in all the different places that I do sell stuff, and haul videos and things like that. So if you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up or subscribe, or leave a comment, and I will see you all again soon, and have a great weekend and happy selling, everyone.